My name is Jaye. I'm 15 years old. I attend Mitchell County High School, which is located in Camilla, Georgia. I have just completed my 10th grade school year. Thank goodness it's over. Now don't get me wrong. I love going to Mitchell County High School, but I love my summer breaks even more. Now, here's a few formal facts about Jaquesha Lee Williams. That's my birth name. My birthplace is in Cairo, Georgia, a small town located just a few miles south of Camilla, Georgia. My life began in 2001 with my teenage mother. She gave birth to me when she was around my age. I can imagine she was terrified and didn't know what she was going to do with a child in her life. She was still a child herself. Well, about a year after my birth, my mother gave birth to my baby brother. Then, a year after my baby brother arrived, a sister came too, and then another baby brother. Yes, my mother had 4 children by the time she was 22. In the home, there was constant violence and abuse. It was so out of control until one day, the Department of Family and Children Services came and took us away. They said we could no longer live there because it was not proper living for children. They decided to let my grandmother raise us, but the situation was worse. Finally, we were all taken into a foster home. This was actually our second time being removed from our home, but I found out that my foster parents were nearly 80 years old. Now think about it, 4 young, energetic children, noisy children, with 2 elderly adults. There wasn't a lot of peace in this home either. My siblings and I played together and made the best of the situation. As time progressed, 4 years to be exact, our therapist of the Department of Family and Children Services decided it was time for us to move into a more stable home. They began to search for our fathers. Only one of us was placed with our biological family. My next to oldest brother was sent to a group home. He had a lot of behavior issues. My sister was placed in a new home. I was the only one who didn't have anywhere to go. I remained with my elderly foster parents for a few more months. No one could locate my father. I have never met my birth father. Life wasn't the same without my siblings. I was alone and scared. Being the age that I was, I knew that most people wanted to adopt an infant or a toddler. School wasn't fun because my teachers did not understand me. They thought I was bad. They did not understand my story. I was really angry about my life. One day, my teacher took me to the principal's office. That didn't frighten me. I met my principal, and I didn't say much to her. I wasn't sure if I liked her or if I could trust her. Well, I began to visit every day before going to class. We talked, and she told me I could come and see her anytime I wanted to. Sometimes, I begged her to let me skip class and stay with her. Finally, one day she asked me if I wanted to go to a high school baseball game. I was so excited. I really didn't go many places with my foster parents because they didn't like to get out of the home. My foster parents gave me permission to go. A few days later, I met my principal's husband, and I stole his heart. A year later, I was adopted into a new home and a new life with my principal and her husband. I wanted my new name to match my new life, so I chose the name Jaye. How many of you chose your full name? My dad had children, but my mother did not. She learned quickly what it takes to be a good mother. Public education is full of children just like me. Many children walk through the doors with hopes of getting a good education and having a successful life. My public education has given me the opportunity to have and make a better life. Today, I'm a 10th grade student, and I just completed my first real college class. Next year, I will walk through the doors of my public school, Mitchell County High School, as a full-time 11th grade college student. My ultimate goal in life is to become a cardiovascular and a thoracic specialist, healing and helping others. Public education has always and will always be a key in my success in life.